Said aggressive.
He definitely said aggressive, and he's just not.
There we go.
There, he did the clap, man. There you go. Yeah, it's Sunday. First of all, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Thank you. How's it feel? Mother's Day.
It feels like an accomplishment, honestly. I'm like, whatever I want to do today, I'm going to do it. I don't care.
What's your ideal Mother's Day?
Doing whatever I want to do.
What's that consist of?
If I want to have a drink, I'm going to have a drink. If I want to eat crazy, I'm going to eat crazy. I'm going to relax.
You going to relax?
I want to relax and just do whatever I want to do.
That's what's up.
It's your day.
It's your day. You can really
It's
spend it how you want.
Yeah.
Are you listening to Drake today?
I actually did.
You came here playing Drake.
I can't help it.
What about Kendrick though?
You know what? I like Kendrick.
I had to text you, and ask you, because that's what we were going to talk about at first. I was like, we're going to talk about that, but I was like, let me see where she at.
I mean, I like Kendrick. I'm just a little offended.
Why?
Where did that come from?
So you do want to say what you mean?
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed, but
why?
It's okay. I wanted them all to get along.
I see where you at.
That mushy of me.
It's hip hop. You know what I'm saying? But no, you're allowed to, What's your favorite Drake song though?
Probably like classic wise.
Yeah, because Drake do got some classics. I ain't gonna deny that.
I feel like his most underrated song that I love is Madonna. And I don't know if anybody's ever heard.
He has that many songs where I'm like, Madonna.
I love it. I feel like he's talking to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel like the song's actually called Lily.
Yeah.
And I'm Madonna.
Yeah. Well, he says in the song, you could be big as Madonna. And I feel like that's towards me.
Okay. He was motivating you.
Yeah.
He was giving, okay. Zach, what's your favorite Drake song?
I'd be lying if I said I had one.
No.
There's not one that you can think of? Like,
I don't know, bro. Like, yeah.
It's a no.
It's not really.
Jeremy?
Don't get me wrong. Like, he's not like a bad artist. I don't disrespect him.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like.
Okay.
I don't know.
You don't have one you can point out.
I don't keep up with him.
You don't have like one?
There's a lot of pressure on me right now.
Okay. No, I just asking because, it is Drake. What about starting from the bottom?
I mean, that's like a...
That one's annoying. No, listen, that's one of those songs that you hear so much that you're like, turn it off.
Just say you don't like Drake, Zach.
I know, at this point.
You like Kendrick?
More than Drake, yeah.
All right.
Wow. Kendrick has like 3 albums. Come on.
Oh!
And he has
Sorry.
Come on now.
Sorry.
Come on now.
Kicked out already. We just started.
Dirty.
Jeremy, you got a favorite Drake song?
I can't say I have a specific favorite Drake song. I mean, I won't.
And you were just looking at me crazy.
No, I
got some support.
I was about to say I agree.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't turn off a Drake song necessarily.
Yeah,
I don't have like I don't have like a
turn it
favorite one.
If Started From the Bottom comes on, I'm just like, skip.
Oh,
There's
man.
other ones though.
No, first, like I said, I don't disrespect.
Or
Drake.
there's classic, because you can go to like So Far Gone, Drake.
Okay.
He is
Take Care.
He's a very popular artist. He does have good songs.
He does.
But at the end of the day, if Drake comes on, I'm not like, yay. I don't care.
Lily is.
Well, see, the way I look at it is like the way Shannon Sharp is with LeBron, that's how I am with Drake. He does no wrong in my eyes. I love him.
Yeah.
And
That's
I
how I
went to
feel
his
about
concert.
Kendrick. You went to a Drake show?
Yes.
What was it like?
It was like, just the energy was crazy. He had all these like little figurines. The girl who threw her bra, he had like the bra on. It was crazy. He had someone lift him up to like the nosebleeds. So definitely, J. Cole was there.
Shout out J. Cole.
Lil Durk was there.
Lil Durk.
It was. I didn't even have a voice the next
You
day.
paid $2,000 for that Drake ticket? No,
I did not pay 2,000. Not 2,000. No.
It's pretty penny though, but that sounds like a dope experience. Just seeing all those guys, man,
Yeah.
and J. Cole, obviously, who
I'd go to a Drake concert given the opportunity.
I definitely
think
would
you
do it
would.
over and over again.
I would. Well, I'm not going to tear down everybody else's good time.
you're not gonna say no
Okay.
Drake
Yeah,
tickets.
if someone's like, hey, I got an extra ticket to come see Drake, I'll be like, yeah, sure. let's
Hey,
go.
ain't nobody got no extra ticket for no Drake
No.
concert. It's like,
No.
Well, see, I won't.
That's more of a
subject to that.
Kendrick thing.
hey, Lily been throwing shots, low key. She was like, you might have some extra Kendrick tickets, but not no extra
And nobody's
Drizzy
giving
tickets.
away Drake tickets.
I think she's about to hop on the next Drake track that he
I
dropped.
know, man. She already think Madonna is for her. You know what I'm saying? But I thought this whole week was fun because just seeing what Drake and Kendrick were doing, it was fun for hip hop because
For sure.
it was going through a weird little space, and I went to hear some guys rap.
Yeah.
So to hear Kendrick do what he did and make that song. Now, do you like Not Like Us? Like, do you think it's a bop? I think that song's a bop.
I think it is too, but I love Drake so much, I kind of took it personal. Like, what are you saying?
That
Well,
he's a
she
bad
was
person.
like, not like what? Lily was like, not like what?
Yeah, like,
Not like.
well, I was just taken back by the first song that started it all. Well, I guess it didn't start it.
What, like that?
Yeah,
Well, Kendrick's verse.
yeah.
So you felt like, why?
Yeah, because, well, I'm a J. Cole fan too, right?
Child J. Cole.
Amen. And
He riding his bike right now, chilling, peaceful.
love that for him. But like, why did you just come out the blue and did like they had did their tour? Like it was, I thought, and then J. Cole like shouts Kendrick out, and then he just.
But I'm guessing it was like history. Like there was
Yeah.
already like a history
It's been building up.
going
Yeah.
back to the BET Awards. Now,
Who's been to the BET Awards in
Did
the
it-
past like 5 years?
Did it hurt to find out that Drake's a bad person?
I don't think he's a bad person.
I'm just messing with you.
Lily, we didn't bring you on here to attack Drake. All right,
okay.
we just.
I did.
It's okay.
No, I'm playing. No.
You said he think Drake is a bad person. Like, okay, my first experience with Drake though.
I haven't followed the beat.
Back to like Noggin, Degrassi. Drake had this song called Replaceable Girl with Trey Songz.
Okay.
And nobody was feeling it. Then he came out with Best I Ever Had and So Far Gone. The So Far Gone mixtape, when that came out on Tumblr back in my day in college.
Not back in my day.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there we go.
Okay.
Okay. I'll say best I ever had. If I had
that's
to
a
pick
good
a Drake
song.
song,
That's
if I-
classic.
if I
I'm
had
not
to
mad
pick
at that.
If I had to pick a Drake song, I guess it would be that.
Now let's give Kendrick some love, Lily.
I love Kendrick. No, I don't. Right now, I'm mad at him, but I do have love for Kendrick. I can't say.
Why are you mad at Kendrick?
He's gonna hear this and be upset with you.
Yeah.
Really?
He's gonna be very disappointed.
I hope he gives me a hug if he's.
No, you mad at you team OVO. You don't want Ken, no.
I am Team OVO, but you know, I don't know. If I had to pick, it's like one of those things. Like since I have to pick,
Okay.
I'm gonna pick Drake.
Okay, but what Kendrick songs do you like? We know you're gonna pick Drake. You said that the first 30 seconds of the episode. Like, you team Drake. What Kendrick?
I have a favorite Kendrick song, but I can't think of the name of it right now. But all my friends thought I was weird for listening to it. It's on his Damn album.
Okay.
And he talks about the somebody went to Kendrick for advice after their little brother had got killed. And he was very weird on the song. But I loved the
Triple
song.
X.
Yeah, maybe.
Yesterday I got a call from my
Yes.
door like 101.
That is my favorite
Yeah.
song by Kendrick.
See,
And they think my friends think I'm weird for it.
you don't have good friends.
Maybe you're right.
I'm sorry, Lily's friends. Y'all are good people. This not when it comes to this. No, but that song Triple X.
I love it.
You too is on that song.
Yeah.
You don't like no YouTube. I don't think they put their album on my phone and they didn't know why. Remember when YouTube
Oh,
put
yeah,
their
I do
albums on
remember
people's
that.
iPhones?
Yeah, that was weird. That was random
Yeah,
as hell.
didn't ask for that, but yeah, he put them on the album.
But it's
But
free music.
yeah, but like, I don't be in the car like, man, turn that U2 on, bro. No
Would you
disrespect
say-
to Bono,
would
you know what I'm
say
saying?
Drake is your favorite artist, like ever of all time? Period.
Yeah, for sure. Drake, and then I'm mad at him and Future. I feel like they could do better.
What did Future do?
Cause like y'all being petty. Why are we fighting now? Right now?
They
You
got
should-
nothing better to do for real.
Hey, Lily,
There
hey,
hasn't
Lily-
been a lot of beef recently, so they just trying to figure something out. They got to create buzz somehow.
You know what's funny about Lily's
Drake doesn't need that.
You know what's funny about Lily's responses and how she's saying things? She's talking as if she can just text Future like,
Yeah.
I don't know why he did that. I'm gonna text him right now. I don't know why.
Because I'm a little bit delusional, and in my mind, I think that I can.
You should start a group chat with Kendrick, Future, J. Cole, Drake, and be like, get it together.
I feel
I
like
feel like Kendrick's gonna respond and be like, "Who gave you my number?"
Kendrick like, I don't have a phone. You have to email me.
just say damn.
Kendrick,
No, I feel like that's J. Cole. Like he's very like basically like Amish kind of like. I don't use phones.
Sometimes I hope J. Cole is like walking down Cleveland Avenue one day because I feel like he could. Like I'll just be delivering
Yeah.
a mail and be like, what is J. Cole doing in Canton?
Yeah.
But he'll be on this bike like, yeah, man, I'm just
man.
playing some new beats. I don't see people being like,
center.
yeah, man. J. Cole, you know, I like J. Cole and I just like what hip hop is at right now. It's just really fun.
I do enjoy that part, but I don't like that it's so personal.
That's just beef.
Yeah, I guess.
But it is getting a little extreme because somebody done tried to break into Drake's house
3 times.
3 times.
3 times.
Like,
None of them
that's
are
crazy.
MF Doom though.
What'd you say?
Said none of them are MF Doom.
Never. You know who MF Doom is, Lily?
No.
All right. I figured you ain't know him. We gonna put you on though. We gonna put
Okay.
you on.
He's the most underground.
Okay.
Super underground.
He's your favorite rapper's favorite rapper.
Rest in peace, MF Doom.
Rest
I
in
love that.
Yeah, man. But as much as we can talk about rap, what's up, Miss Lily? How you doing? Like, we got you here.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Well, honestly, I'm happy to be here.
Thank you for being here.
I don't think anybody's ever invited me to their podcast.
You ever been on a podcast before?
No.
Man, we don't want to say like taking, but podcast first.
Podcast virginity. You can say it.
Yes.
It is.
Can
what
we
it is.
say that? I'm just
Yeah.
being
You took
respectful.
my podcast virginity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I wasn't gonna say Paul. I just don't want to be. I just want to be respectful. You know, it's Mother's Day. I don't want to sound creepy. Everybody.
You're okay.
All right. Because every time everybody say something creepy, like, what does Jean P mean by virginity podcast? That's gross. But
I would have your back. No,
Thank
it's
you.
fine. You did take my virginity podcast. Congratulations
thank you.
to you all.
I said,
Hell
thank
yeah.
you. Thank you. Nah, but this your first time being on a podcast? Mm-hmm. I could see you having a podcast.
I could see it too. I wish I had the time to get it together.
Yeah. What kind of podcast would you do?
I feel like I would do something like this, like where I'm talking about music, because I do love music. And it's just fun. And then the environment here, like, don't be mad if I like jock your whole style, but the environment here like makes me want to be like open and creative.
That's not jocking because one thing people, when they come to the hub, they get creative.
Yeah.
So we want them to come here and just take all that creative energy and do what they do. You got to take that up with the artists jocking they stuff because I ain't do none of this.
Okay.
We just in here.
Yeah.
I love it. I
Yeah,
would
we
have
ain't
them
fun.
decorate my studio.
Artists, if y'all hear that, yeah, they always want to work. So go
Anything
ahead.
on a black stand. That's what we did.
Man, yeah. Oh, we just did this. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Anything else, we are not responsible for.
I'm not mad at that.
But one of the reasons I brought you on the show was because I heard about you through Miranda. Shout out to Miranda.
I love Miranda.
Yeah, she was a guest on our show. That was a dope episode. And I noticed, like, you're one of the people who are trying to do things in the city of Canton, like making a difference. So anybody that does that type of work is always welcome on this show. I'm always seeing new people. Like, this is our first time interacting with each other in
Yeah.
person. I've always, like, respected that. So when we're on the show today, I want to talk to you about that. Things you want to do in the city, things you're trying to do. You're from Canton, correct?
Yes,
Born and raised?
Born and raised.
Okay,
I'm a
okay.
Timken graduate. Who am I going to offend?
Timken.
Hey, I love my blue and gold. Rep it till I get old.
Listen, you made him so happy. I ain't never seen Jeremy smile like that because anytime.
I'm glad I could do that for you.
Listen,
I think she's the first person from Timken we've had on the pod, or at least since I've been a part of
We've
it.
had a couple people from Timken.
a couple people from Timken.
Yeah.
I'm the coolest one.
Spray Baby was at Timken.
I always just say some disrespectful stuff.
Yeah.
About Timken?
They all do. And Jeremy,
You know
just,
what?
and Jeremy
It's
just
why.
takes it. I be waiting for Jeremy to be like, man, don't talk
I
about my
got your
school,
back,
bro.
Jeremy. I got your back.
Listen, what year did you graduate?
You guys are going to call me a baby now.
No, I ain't gonna call you no baby.
16.
All right, so you graduated last year.
That was a year before. I graduated 17. That was
okay.
1 year before me.
Oh, high five.
I graduated
I love
15. John's, you're the old man here today.
Hey now. Nah, Timken, that's what's up. Listen, Timken love. This is dope, man. I see a whole bunch of blue and yellow right here.
I know.
Timken love,
Blue and
man.
gold. Blue and gold.
It is blue and gold.
Not yellow. Gold.
Blue and
I
gold.
love my blue and gold.
Don't you dare get it twisted.
I'm gonna get all right.
Yeah. Should we bust out the alma mater?
I don't even remember.
Okay. I used to cheer, so
No,
I
wait a minute.
like.
This is his story because I didn't even know
I
Timken
can't.
at all.
Yes, we have an alma mater. I'm not going to sing the whole thing.
Just say it's a couple bars.
Okay. All hail to thee, our Timken High, our alma mater true. We sing to thee, our Timken High, and pledge our faith anew. Your fair name we salute with pride, your glory we proclaim. We march together side by side and proudly build your fame.
You man, you better rep your high school. Shout
love
out Timken.
Timken.
Let's go. Listen,
You had to
Timken.
learn all that for a 2-win football team every year? That's crazy.
Don't come for us. Don't come for us. Basketball was more our niche. It's fine.
Basketball and wrestling. We had
Yeah.
everybody beat.
And fighting.
What?
No,
We
Hey, I
loved
could
each
keep,
other.
I could keep going, but I'm going to do some.
yeah,
Yeah.
Zach. Y'all didn't
You
go
better
in no
watch
Glen.
yourself.
He went to Glen Oaks.
He's gonna
went to
keep
Glen
going
Oaks.
until
You
he
know what?
shoots.
He has the personality of an eagle because they always want attention.
Oh.
So I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. It's okay. It's
Easily
in
the most diverse learning environment in Stark County.
Glen Oak.
Yeah, Glen
Yeah,
Oak
it
had
is
a little bit
a
of
little
everything.
bit.
Like
Don't
it's
they
not.
pay property taxes over there?
Probably. I mean, we pay city taxes in Canton, so like.
Hey, you would be kind of bad at beef because you was like, y'all pay property taxes. We was just like, oh, okay. Ain't that what you're supposed to do? Yeah, we got to work on your beef skills.
Okay, I'm not mad at that. Yeah, I'm always willing to learn.
I was like, property tax.
Political beef.
He's talking about it's the most diverse. Like, what does that even mean?
We got a little bit of everything. You got the poorest of the poor. You got the real rich. You got black, white, Asian, Hispanic. You got everything.
That sounds like Timken.
Yeah, you had that at Timken too.
Yeah.
We just didn't have drive your tractor to school day.
Drive your BMW.
Oh yeah,
that was a That's a Jackson thing.
Yeah,
that's
Jackson.
It's a Jackson
That's
thing.
Jackson.
You guys have BMWs too.
McKinley, we were all rolling up with the homies in one car.
Okay, that was
time to go to school, y'all. All right, come on.
There was a select few at Glen Oak that probably had the BMW, but like,
hey, I ain't gonna hold you. I live in Jackson, and I was at the gas station, and I seen a girl. She had a Jackson backpack. She was coming out of a Benz, and I was looking at my car in shame, like, look at this.
that mommy, daddy money, boy.
Yeah, don't compare yourself.
Yeah,
you can't compare
mommy,
yourself to that.
Nah, I ain't gonna compare myself because I ain't got no car note, so I'm happy.
Okay.
Shit, I don't care. I can drive a lemon. I don't have a car note. Okay, it gives me left and right.
And it will make you some lemonade.
Yes, 100%. So, hey, real quick before we go on our break, where can they follow you at? Shout your social medias out. Where can they reach out to you?
Okay, I'm the worst social media user ever because I don't really post. But Lily Mack on Facebook.
Okay.
People hate Facebook. I'm on Twitter. I don't know my Twitter name. And
That's honest.
I'm on Instagram, and I think that name is LILL33__. Follow me on Instagram. I'm trying to get better at that.
I thought Jeremy's Instagram name was difficult. What's yours?
I know, right?
My Facebook is Jeremy Andrew, and my Instagram is it's underscore Ginger Ninja _1.
How many?
Ginger Ninja.
Yeah.
Ginger Ninja.
Ninja. I like that.
Michael Zach, where can they follow you?
Yeah, Instagram and Twitter at ZWorthy68 or Facebook Zach Worthy.
All right, and Krishan's not here today. He's not a little under the weather. So you can follow Krishan at Krishan_White, and you can follow me Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok at Jéan P. the MC, www.JeanPTheMC.com. Make sure y'all subscribe to the podcast, youtube.com/Jéan P. the MC. Say what you mean. SWYM podcast on Instagram.
You're making my damn head spin.
We got a lot going on, man. We got a lot going on.
He's famous.
Yeah, we got a lot going on. So you gonna stick around with us for a minute?
Yes, of course.
All right, man. This is Jéan P. the MC. Jeremy in the house. Michael Zach. Chase. Lily Mack. Say what you mean. We'll be back. Peace.
Say what you mean. Mean what you say. I'm from the 330, where them boys don't play. Say what you mean. Peace.
There we go. Episode 142, Say What You Mean podcast. Miss Lily Mack, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling great.
Happy Mother's Day again.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Happy Mother's Day to all your mothers.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Shout out moms, for real.
And I want to shout out to those who lost their mothers too. You know what I'm saying? I lost my mother. Obviously, I've said it before, but this is a special day because there's some people who aren't as happy, aren't as cheerful as we were about Drake and Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
But it's a special day, man. So shout out to the mothers who are holding it down. Respect to y'all, man. This is y'all day. So nice Sunday. I'm excited to be here.
It's a beautiful day.
You happy to be here?
Yes. I'm so excited. I don't even think you guys understand.
Thank you. That makes us feel good, man, because, you know.
It makes me feel good. Like, look at me, little old me sitting here.
On YouTube.
Yeah. I've always wanted to be interviewed.
Drake is about you. You can send it to Drake.
Please do.
Drake made
I see Drake
I
on a
need
fight.
you guys all to spam everybody, all the viewers. Spam his inbox.
Hey, what if Drake was like, this is a cool podcast? I'm like, yeah, come on the show, bro. Come on.
I would fist fight Drake.
That is insane.
Drake, he did not mean that. We want you to come
Absolutely
on.
not.
He won't,
Like, we want you
he
here.
won't even be here that day.
How would that sound in the
He'll be in
headlines?
training that
Drake
day.
visits Canton, Ohio, and gets into fight with podcaster. What the fuck is? Well, come on.
Put him on.
Kick him. Hey, speaking of Zach, those shoes are fire. Let me
They
see
are.
them.
Thank you.
You mind showing?
Yeah.
You?
Show them the bottom.
Them Dexter's Labs, you know.
Oh,
You know.
those are fresh.
I don't have a lot of crazy shoes. Or
What's
any,
that on the
any
bottom of
crazy
them?
shoes.
Yeah.
Is that RA?
What's the other one say on the bottom?
Yeah,
I don't even know what the bottom's.
those shoes are fire.
Rare. Oh, it says rare.
Rare.
Oh, those are some rare kicks. Shout out to Zach and his shoes.
Shoe game hard for a day.
Nah, but man, we here. Say what you mean. 142. Y'all know what we got to do before sponsor time.
Sponsor time.
One of our shout out to you for doing that, man. Appreciate it.
Weeze isn't here, so I got it covered.
Man. One of our sponsors is the Hub Art Factory. It's beautiful space. Lily, what do you think of the space?
I love the space, and honestly, I would have them design my room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Artists, if y'all hear it, Heidi, everyone that's in here, y'all, come on, Lily needs some work. You designing the crib, you.
You know what? I'm manifesting it.
There we go.
But, with that, I need some designers.
100%.
100%.
So we got the Hub Art Factory as a sponsor.
Shout out.
Tim Carmody, Latrice Snodgrass, Equity House, and Pristine Steam Wash.
Shout out,
Aaron
shout out.
Duke, shout out to you guys. So, Miss Lily, what side of Canton you repping?
I'm repping Northeast side.
Okay. Where at?
Northeast, 44704.
There we go.
There we go.
Hey.
Gibbs. Yeah.
Come on now. I'm the mailman out there. There we go. It's on phone. Let's go. There we go. What was it like growing up for you over there?
You know what? It was different.
Yeah.
But I'm not mad at it though. It didn't do nothing to me.
Yeah.
It didn't do anything bad to me. I mean, but I'm okay.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Cause I know that's a pretty different area,
It's
but
different, yeah.
you make it your experience. Shit.
Yeah.
So growing up, were you like an honor student? Where you get no? Fill us in. What's school like?
School for me.
She rolled her eyes like,
Yeah,
oh,
fill it. She was like, nah, ain't no stickers on my fridge. Nah.
No, I can't lie to you. Really, I was not good at school until probably middle school, maybe.
Yeah.
And that was like towards the end of middle school, like when I was like picking my high school, and then I got into like cheering and like different things. So it made a difference. But honestly, when I went to Bellstone and Schreiber, because of course I didn't go to the school in my district. Like, what black person does, right? Right. But no, I've lived over on Gibbs for about 25 years.
Okay.
Before that, for like a year, I don't really remember this, but we lived in Lush.
Okay.
So my brother graduated from Glen Oak.
shout out.
Yeah. I'll let you have that.
I needed it.
Yeah.
But it was different. But my mom did a really good job of like
the moms.
taking care of business, because honestly, I didn't even know we were in the hood. I didn't know we were poor.
That's the best way to grow up.
I had no idea. I was so ignorant until probably I got to high school.
That's when you understood oh man, we growing up.
Well, I seen that kids around me, living by me, didn't know they were even living by me, and I seen some of their conditions, and and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But that was probably the first wake up call for me. I got a job because I thought it was cool, and there are kids working, had to work.
Had to.
Yeah.
What was your first job?
Sears.
What?
I was a cashier. Yep.
Did you like it?
You couldn't tell me nothing.
You was like that.
I would get my little $400 check and treat my friend group what you need.
It's on me.
Everything. It's on me.
This had to be a different time, because $400 now is $20 now.
It's nothing.
So she was like, I got it, y'all.
Yeah, and you know what? I took care of everybody I thought I was doing.
Everybody get a big chicken. You get one, you get one. You get some fries.
we was pulling up to Applebee's.
Oh, you was dinner on me.
Applebee's money, huh?
Applebee's money.
Yeah.
You know you could do it.
You need some gas, babe? My best friend back then, she had a 2004 Saab, and we went everywhere in that Saab, literally.
You could fill that up on $20.
And back then, gas was $1.10, 98 cents. It was so cheap.
Yeah.
I miss those days.
I miss those days.
Hey, gas, I will say, gas is 50, 60 cents cheaper in Canton than it is in Cleveland.
Yep.
So you can't complain, but it's
No, I'm gonna complain.
for sure.
For sure.
Gas is, yeah.
What was some of your early interests and passions? We're talking about the early days. What was the one thing you realized, this is what I want to do?
It's probably going to sound kind of cheesy, but when I was younger, I wanted to be an actress.
Okay.
That was a thing for me. Yeah. And I was I'm going to be rich. And I would, and I'd be I'm going to be famous. I'm going to be an actress. That was the thing. I had no idea I would go to college. And
it's never too late.
It's never too late. You're right. Yeah, that's probably one of those things.
Okay. So what year did you go to Bowling Green?
16.
16?
16 through 20. And then I'm back in Bowling Green, but not really because I'm online. But
trying to go for the Masters?
I have literally one class left. I've already applied for graduation. It's
good.
The only thing that would stop me at this point is me. So
what's your major?
Business and marketing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you want to do with that?
I couldn't tell you right now.
Really?
I don't know. I'm just vibing.
You just go with the flow.
I don't know. I'm going with the flow.
She said, I'm just vibing.
I don't know what I want to do with that.
So tell us a little bit about your original 4 years then, your 16 through 20. Is Bowling Green like known to be like a party school or like what?
Yeah.
What
I
kind of
feel like
stuff
you
were
knew
you
that
getting
before
into?
you asked me.
No, the thing is, I've never been to Bowling. I've driven past Bowling Green.
Yeah.
I've never been to Bowling Green. Like everyone goes to OU or Akron or Kent from Canton.
Yeah, tell us about Bowling Green because when you went there, was it kind of the start of like the community work that you're doing now? Like, you were doing that at Bowling Green?
Yeah, well, I'll say Bowling Green, I was a first generation college student, so it felt like I was in a Sims game. Somebody else, I felt like bird's eye view. Somebody was controlling everything, and I wasn't supposed to be there, in all honesty. So I enjoyed it, though. I seen a different perspective on life. Like, these were kids who weren't putting limits on themselves. Like, we were kids at the time. And they're like presidents of clubs,
right.
you know. And in a school like Bowling Green, it's a PWI, so it's not diverse. You know? It's different. And then they're looking at you because they're not used to being around a bunch of people of color. So it forced us to really stick together. And I'll say the sense of community there was very, very supportive. Like, I remember in my 4 years, there was a president there, and the student body just didn't feel like she handled an incident on campus correctly.
Right.
And they got her up out of there. Like, got together, like, no, you gotta go.
Like a strength in numbers situation. Yeah.
And I think that was powerful. Like, it was good seeing something like that. And I think that's what, because before I graduated and went to Bowling Green, I don't think I really not cared, but I just didn't think there was anything I could do about it. Like the stuff that's going on in Canton. There's nothing that I can do about it, like whatever. But then I went to Bowling Green and I was like, there is something I can do about it. Like, these people are like, they had like nonprofits. Like, it was just a different type of environment. And they're the same age as me, or maybe they are older, but we all have the same responsibilities. Like, I just thought that was so cool. So they honestly inspired me. And I was able to take that and come back home with it.
So tell us about your mission coming back home. Like, once you graduated, what was your mission when you came back home? Because you do a lot of things in the city now.
I do. If I'm being honest, when I first came back home, I wanted to party. I was like, I'm going to relax. I don't want to do anything.
You wanted to party in Canton?
I mean, I just wanted to have fun.
Oh, I was just playing with you. Thought you wanted to go to the M Bar when you graduated? All right.
Yeah, why not, right?
Cool.
Okay. But, I was like, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to work. I don't want to go to school. Like, I just want to, I do whatever. And I did. I called it living life on the road.
Yeah, okay.
And I did. I mean, I traveled for, the first year. I didn't have, a serious job. I may have bartended, here and there, but it was really just enough money to get me going.
You were just trying to travel. Where was you traveling to?
I had been to Georgia. I had been to Florida. I had went to Arizona. I had went to North and South Carolina, New York. I was just out of here.
You was outside.
I was outside, but that was a goal I had for me.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I felt so locked down after school. Now, school's a great thing, but it's very much time consuming if you want to be successful at it. So and that first year after I graduated, I had fun. I did what a 22-year-old should do.
Enjoy life a little bit.
Yeah and be free.
Don't take life so serious.
Not at all.
100%.
Not at all. Even in that summer, I got in my 2016 Buick Regal and drove to South Carolina by myself, in a car by myself, just driving.
Do you know people there, or you just wanted to go?
I know I knew people there, but she was packing up to leave. My friend was in the military. She was like, so I was like, I'm going to go see you. She was about to go to Kuwait. So, yeah, but my mom's always complimented me on being a free spirit. But yeah, that's what I did. And then I got a real job. And I said, okay, time to be serious. Time to use this degree. I think I like checked FAFSA one day and was like, I owe how much?
I gotta go to work. Yeah. You saw it in North Carolina, like, oh yeah, I gotta go back home.
I was like, oh.
She turned that Buick right around and said, oh, I gotta go. Okay.
Yep. And the transmission, I think, was going bad on it at the time. It was slipping. I was on the highway, like, I gotta go.
And it's crazy. You was living life, and then you said, oh, these brakes sound kind of funny. Oh, okay. Yeah, let me head on back to Ohio. Okay.
Yeah. So I got a big girl job.
Tell us about the big girl job.
The first big girl job, I think, was I won't say I think. It was at the staff agency.
Okay.
It's called Employee Temp Staffing. I was there for about 8 months, and then I got bored because, as you can probably see, I'm not somebody who sits down for a long time. And it was just, I don't know, I got bored. So I said, like, whatever, I'm done with this. And then I took a little time off, bartended. And then I ended up getting a job at the Urban League. I was very fortunate to get that job. And I was pregnant at the time. So it was really like, sit down. You have to get it together. So I did. And I worked at the Urban League for 2 years. And now I'm at Minority Business. Nice.
The Urban League. Tell us about that.
Yeah, the Urban League. So it's an affiliate of the National Urban League. They have 5 pillars. They focus on health, housing, social justice, education, workforce development. Forgive me if I didn't say all 5. I think I did. Yeah. And it really kind of just taught me how to navigate people through that poverty cycle.
Yeah.
And they took a chance on me, honestly. Like I said, the first year after college, I wasn't trying to work at nobody's job. The job I did have, I think I only worked there for like 8 months, like I said. So they took a chance on me. They hired me, and then I got connected with a lot of great people. And they also took chances on me, and they wanted to teach me. So
in your bio, you had mentioned that you secured a $10,000 donation for the Urban League. Tell us about that, because I think that's great, like doing the job very well, securing $10,000. Like that's dope.
Yeah. So we do, I don't work at the Urban League anymore, so that's why it's we. But there's an annual black and white ball for the Urban League every year, and I encourage you all to check it out if you've never been. They typically hold it in February, and it's the biggest fundraiser that they have for the year. And while I was bartending, I ended up meeting someone who was like, and this is the thing, like, you never know who you'll meet in this life. Like,
facts.
You come across people for a reason.
True.
And you don't know the impression that you leave on them. But I just, I think it was right after the McKinley-Massillon game. I was tired, and I'm like talking to he's like, so what do you do? Because something was going wrong. And I'm like, I'm only here on Saturdays, okay? Like,
I'm only here so I don't get fined, all right? I'm only here for a little bit.
Yeah, right? So, I'm like, I'm only here on Saturdays. So he's like, what do you do? And then I'm telling him, I'm explaining it to him. And this was in October. He said, well, let me know how I can help. Like, if you have something, like, tangible, like, we can fund that.
For sure.
And in my head, because I'm like a go big or go home type person, so I'm like, I want to do a tech hub. And I want the students from the inner cities to come to the tech hub and do 3D printing and think about all these cool like engineering projects and just have like a tech hub, a youth tech hub. Long story short, you can't put a tech hub together in like 3 months. So it's October, then December comes, and I just happen to see this gentleman from Dayton. He's from the Dayton Foundation again, and he's like, hey, like, do you have any ideas? Like, what are you gonna do? I'm like, I really don't know. So then January rolls around, and I'm like, oh crap, like, let's just do the Urban League because they're already established. Yeah. And I have high hopes for the Urban League. I know eventually one day it'll turn into whatever. So I'm like, just, And I said, well, would you mind donating to the Urban League? Our Black and White Ball's coming up, you know. You have not because you asked not. So like, let's just see what happens. Yeah. So I didn't know that he was going to donate 10,000, but he did.
Respect.
And yeah, for sure. And he did. He donated 10,000, and it was from the Dayton Foundation from Dayton, Ohio. And he also has a scholarship for the students. It's called, I think it's like the Appenzeller scholarship. But he does a lot of work in the community in Dayton, and he does a lot of donating to the inner city. So he was very passionate about the Urban League when I...
And those connections that you make, like you said, you never know who you meet.
You never know at all. And I could have, like, you know, I'm there to bartend. I could have been on something completely different, you know, but...
Yeah.
Donate 10 grand to me for fun.
Yeah. Give me 10,000, bro.
Is that my tip?
Yeah. I don't think I got a tip.
He gave you $10,000.
He gave the Urban League $10,000, and I'm okay with it.
Right, yeah.
He gave the Urban League $10,000. Yeah.
So tell us about you being the engagement and outreach coordinator for Stark County Minority Business Association.
Yeah, so SCUMBA, Stark County Minority Business Association, is located downtown, and it's inside the Chamber of Commerce, and I'm the engagement outreach coordinator, so I work kind of closely with all of the members in the association, focusing on keeping them engaged in the association, getting them the best resources possible,
right.
And just creating a solid and personal foundation for their businesses, one-on-one kind of thing, and focusing on helping them grow their business so that we can continue to grow Stark County and, make it prosper economically than for minorities in the area. So that's women, people of color, and veterans.
What have you learned about being in a field involving business? I know you're probably learning all type of different things every day.
I think the number one thing I've learned is, like, don't take nothing personal. Business is business.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And everything is about relationship.
Facts.
Yeah, that's probably the number one thing.
What are your goals with the organization? Like, what more do you want to do? Because you said you always have big ideas.
I know.
If you got 10,000, you probably get 500,000.
Well, right. And so that's my goal. I want to, I'm still young.
Yeah.
I want to continue to, grow and focus on. That's what I like to do. Focus on the community, focusing on the engagement of the members of the association, but not just SCUMBA, for Stark County as a whole. I want us to continue to get rich and continue to thrive and be young and youthful. So my goals, honestly, with the organization is really to help minority businesses get off the ground. We don't want to keep them in that startup phase. We want to, help them and assist them to get to a place where they can hire employees, and then they have the capital to do so, and then they can continue to grow and branch out. So
in your experience, what do you think would be the one thing that holds some of these businesses back?
Probably the access to funds.
Yeah.
It's hard to navigate. And like I said, a lot of it is about relationships, so that I want to be the person that bridges that gap between the relationship that stops them from getting the money that they need. I think my CEO, Leonard Stevens, while I was training, he mentioned that even during the COVID pandemic, when they were giving out all that grant money for the businesses, that's when they realized a lot of it wasn't going to minorities, which in turn did affect their businesses. They weren't able to prosper. They weren't getting the funds, so.
And it's during that time, you were seeing a lot of people start businesses too.
Yeah. So. That was exciting. The people's creativity came out, honestly, during COVID.
Yeah, it did.
And I think that that's just so important. And when you recognize that, you kind of can see your true power or your true potential. When you have nothing to do, what can you do? And if you can figure that out, you can do anything. And that was actually beautiful to watch, because everybody's not made to run a business, you have your worker bees or you have your people that represent your business. But everybody's not meant to do everything, but you've seen a different level of creativity with people during that time.
If you could pick, like, just thinking out loud, if you could pick a type of business to get into for your own pleasure or any inquiry, what type of business would you get into?
I think it would be maybe event planning.
I could see that.
Not necessarily just like planning, but like helping you think through that process.
Yeah.
Putting that together for you, like what does that look like, that budget for you, or I think that's something I would do.
Jeremy, what about you? What's your business? Crockpots? Because
he has that crockpot.
Oh, with crockpot game, man, yeah.
Crockpots.
It's the business of crockpots.
What are you doing with them?
I do like recipes or whatever, probably.
Just looking at
Stoner recipes.
Stoner
on the
recipes.
crockpot.
So my business would be crockpots.
No, you would have a stoner crockpot, like the crockpot we made out of weed. Look, you thinking about it now.
Let me know when you figure that out.
Probably make it out of hemp. You
can make it
hemp renewable. Yeah.
You know how they have those plastic bags that you can put in them so you don't have to wash them? Mm-hmm. You can make those out of hemp.
Out of hemp, or the you need the spatula and the mitts. You can make those out of hemp.
Lily, he needs an advisor. Help him out. This is a
Don't get me
proposal going on
started.
right
I can
here.
just spit ideas
she
all
got
day.
the work one. She's like, we can do this. We can do this. Mm-hmm. Zach, what about you? Let me guess.
Take a guess.
Let me see. No, you tell me first.
He'd start his own Dr. Seuss library.
Yeah.
Hey, that's always possible. No, so like with me trying to get my CDL right now and stuff, kind of going through that process, I could definitely see myself starting a little trucking company.
I can see that.
Try and get some of my boys involved. Boys, fellas, come get your CDLs and run these streets in a good way.
That's the name of the organization.
That's the name of the organization. Run these streets.
It'd be worthy trucking, bro.
Hey, that is fire. And that's your last name.
I got the last name that can kind of make anything good.
Look at you. You got two businesses you can invest in right here.
I'll give you guys my business card.
Let's
get
go.
something started.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I'm about to get into the hat game. I like striped shirts.
That bald head.
So if you can find me a plug on some striped shirts.
Striped shirt.
You get some Jéan P striped shirts.
Wait, is that what's on your album cover?
Love it.
Is it striped shirts?
No, my album cover is my embarrassing high school senior photo.
Let me see.
There's some. It's
nah. Look at that.
It's a little striped. It's a little plaid.
It's a little striped.
Little
It's
plaid,
definitely
kinda.
plaid.
I like patterns, so you know.
Okay.
And I like crochet. That's
Okay.
my
Likes
little
Crocs,
and
socks.
Crocs. Listen,
You
man.
don't have the Crocs today.
Nope.
That's a little bit disrespectful.
It is. I don't got stripes on either. I like anytime you see me, I'm always got
Who
some
are
stripes
you?
on. I don't know, bro. You being mean
Don't
this
wait
episode.
till I
I'm
get
not
here and
Drake,
start
all right?
acting brand new.
Right, I'm not Drake,
That's it. You're
man.
acting brand new. No
See-
Crocs, no crochet, no patterns. What's going on?
Drake has a song called Brand New too.
Are you
You
okay?
don't know that. You don't know
okay,
that
John
song. You don't know that song because you
I
don't like
need to.
Drake.
I don't need to know that song.
Damn, Zach.
I got Vomit Spit and I got MF Doom.
Yeah, true.
I got Doom. What I need, Got
What kind of business?
I
I
got
don't
the
know.
Beach Boys.
Beach Boy
Beach
classic.
Boys?
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
She was like, all right, I ain't bumping no. You gonna help me with this business though?
I can try
Wait,
my
what's
best.
your
I'm not-
business?
My striped
You
shirt.
said the hats and the striped
okay.
shirt.
He should make a hair product line too.
Shut up, Jay.
Hey, listen.
Wait a minute.
Lily was like, oh.
I'll get in on that with him though. I'll get in.
Right, we bald.
The hair product
That's
line?
Yeah.
Listen, that's a business.
Bald is
Even though
beautiful.
there's no hair on our heads, it's a business.
Bald is beautiful, Jeremy.
Bald is
Respect
beautiful,
it.
man.
Bald is beautiful.
You guys
Maybe
would just
that's
be-
it.
You guys
Keep
would just be
people's
selling empty shampoo
stuff
bottles.
shiny.
Empty
No.
Jeremy.
Guys are
shampoo bottles.
shady.
Yeah, they saying what they mean to me right now.
It's okay. Is it me? Am I bringing out
No,
this?
they do this every episode.
Okay.
Every episode they talk about. Oh, Jeremy talks about how I don't have any hair. He'll throw it in there, and I got to throw in how his blood type is Kush. You know, that's his blood type. Well, I'm just playing. So listen, real quick.
Are you shampoo for my beard, Jeremy? You fucking relax already.
Right, Jeremy, come on, man. Chill out, man.
Don't be disrespectful.
Yeah, man. You trying to help? Yeah, come on. No, P's Positive Point is coming up, so we're going to take a break, and you're going to say a quote that means something to you. Jeremy is, Zach is, and we're going to get out of here, all right?
Okay.
All right, man. This is Jéan P. The MC. Say what you mean. We'll be back. Peace.
Peace.
Episode 142, Say What You Mean podcast. Miss Lily Mack, thank you for being on the show. I don't want to dap you up, so I'm going to keep you friendly.
You could dap me up.
Thanks. All right,
You can dap me up. I'm not mad at
no, I'm just
that.
playing. Yeah. I'm like, all right, that's cool. Yeah. Nah, but episode 142, Say What You Mean podcast. This was a fun episode. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Take your podcast virginity.
Yes.
I can say that, right?
Yes, you can
All right,
say
cool.
that.
All right, just making sure.
You can say that.
Nah, Say What You Mean podcast. Thank you for being on the show. It's been a fun episode. What's y'all plans for the Sunday? You know, I ask y'all every Sunday, what you got going on today? It's Mother's Day, so you can do what you want to do.
I am going, absolutely. I'm going to my family's house. We're going to enjoy some good food and some good drinks and relax.
Okay. Jeremy?
I'm going to go home, mow my lawn. I got some garlic parm chicken and potatoes in the crock pot.
Let's go.
So I'm just
You need to do a
relax.
crock pot recipe every episode I have. People know. Like, when people see me, they're like, hey, the crock pot guy, I like him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's not just a crock pot guy. He's also the weed guy.
When's the crock pot competition, Jeremy? Come on.
We gotta make that happen.
We gotta plan it.
Yo, I swear, somebody saw me on the route and was like, "Are you guys really doing that crock pot?" We have this thing where we talk about crock pot.
We have a future
Okay.
event planner here.
You're right. She literally gonna help us make it happen. I have this fantasy in my head, this idea of
Okay.
doing a crock pot festival with music, and we're having a good time.
Like the ribs burn off,
Yes.
But with crock pots.
but with crock pot.
And it's a competition as well, so.
Yeah.
There we go.
Our only thing is, we the group or the event, you got to get like local people to bring in ingredients because you don't want people bringing ingredients from home because you don't
Yeah.
know what people.
Right.
You don't know what people's kitchens look like.
Lily, do you think that's possible?
I do.
Really?
You should do it, yeah.
Jeremy, come on, man.
Gotta talk.
We gotta talk. It's just something. It was a playful idea, but then we were like, I think Jeremy was like, you know, we can really do this.
You have
You
to
can get it
make, they
sponsored by
have
the
to
Hall of
make
Fame.
it there, though.
Could they?
Yeah,
I feel like they
have to
should
make it
come
there.
early and make it there because, first of all, eating out of everybody's crock pots is
You get in
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
You have
Can't
to
do
see.
it.
You have to be able to see the process.
Yeah,
We
for
have
sure.
somebody donate brand new crock pots, or we just go in and get them ourselves. They're not that
The sky's the limit.
The Hall of Fame.
And while that's going on,
Hall
we
of Fame
got
will
like
sponsor it.
different booths and vendors
Rides.
and music, rides.
Yeah.
I think it would be dope to incorporate some music with that, like just on some
music,
fun.
Get you a little DJ, not a little DJ.
Maybe Drake will show up.
She
He
can
might.
text Drake.
I can, and you know what? And I will let you guys know if he wants to come.
And then J. Cole walks down Cleveland Avenue. I'll be like, oh
he's
man,
gonna
I was
ride his
delivering mail
bike.
and I saw it. Yes,
He's gonna ride
on
his
Cleveland
bike.
Avenue.
So bikes are welcomed.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
Zach, what you got planned today?
Little early dinner, late lunch with my mother,
Okay.
Love that.
and then grocery shopping because
And again, happy Mother's Day out there to all of you. Beautiful
Mother's
mothers out there.
Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
It's y'all day today. But y'all know how we give it up at the end of the show. Peace, positive point. Those quotes where we end the show on a positive note. Who wants to go first?
Jeremy always starts it. Go ahead, Jeremy.
Jeremy looked at me like, you go. It's your show. Go ahead.
All right, my quote is always be positive. Even if you trip down the stairs, at least you got down those stairs fast.
I love that.
What's that mean to you?
I mean, it's
Besides a broken leg.
I mean,
Head trauma.
it speaks to me because I
Go ahead. That was funny.
it speaks to me because I always try to look at the positive in everything. Even
Word.
if something bad happens, there's some kind of good in it, whether it teaches you a lesson or, you know, whether it's a lesson or you just got down the stairs fast. There's always a positive in the negative somewhere.
Okay. I respect that, man. You want to go or Zach?
Sure.
Go ahead, Lily.
My quote is from Laurel Thatcher Ulrich. Well-behaved women rarely make history. Yeah.
What's that mean to you?
I think they always try to put women in a box, and I don't fit in the box.
Nah,
And I'm me.
for sure.
What you see is what you get. So,
Unapologetically yourself.
yeah.
Can appreciate.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I like that quote.
Well, thanks. Thank Laurel.
Child of Laurel. Yeah.
Shout out to Laurel.
I said
Happy
to her like
Mother's
she
Day,
said,
babe.
Happy Mother's Day, Laurel. Yeah. Michael and Zach, what you got for us?
So my quote is by
Is it Dr. Seuss?
PhD Dr. Seuss.
Every episode he does a Dr. Seuss quote. Go ahead. Drum roll. Duh.
I know up on top you are seeing great sights, but down here at the bottom, we too should have rights.
Ooh.
Okay.
Dr. Seuss. And to me, that just kind of means you should treat everybody the same no matter what. No matter, rich, poor, whatever. Just treat everybody the same because you never know if someone could change your life or you could change someone else. It's just by, saying what's up, smiling at them. You never know.
Real talk. I'm real big on that because, like, when you say hello, like, I make it a priority to say good morning at my job to people because somebody told me when you say good morning to people, you never know. You could be the only person that they talk to for the whole day. Like, no one says them. People walk by each other all the time. Don't say hello, don't say peace, nothing. So I'm real big on being like that. I like that quote a lot. Treat others the way you want to be treated, basically. I like that.
Dr. Seuss.
Shout out Dr. Seuss with the bars, man. I didn't know he had this many quotes, bro. He's done this for like, what, 10, 15 episodes?
Oh, way more than that. We probably coming up on 30, maybe? 40 maybe.
30 episoles of Dr. Seuss quotes.
Shoot, yeah, probably more on.
I love the dedication.
Yes.
Dedicated to something. Shit.
Well, my positive point is we cannot live only for ourselves. 1,000 fibers connect us with our fellow men. Like, I feel like strength in numbers. You know, I see a lot of people talk about teams, but I feel like it really takes a team to do whatever you want to do. You know, referencing back to this podcast, like, I think it means a lot when you show up with Chase and Jeremy and our guests, you know, that show up every Sunday. They don't have to, but it takes a team of committed people, because some people aren't committed, you know, and it takes people to come together to make things successful. A lot of people are like, oh, I do it on my own. That's cool, but we all need somebody.
Yeah.
We all need some help. We're in a generation of, like, you know, for example, men versus women, women versus men. And it's just like, y'all, we all kind of need each other sometimes and everything. That's just how I feel about teamwork. And
yeah, we're all working towards the same thing at the end of the day. You know, you just don't want to.
Yeah, come together, man.
Don't want to be left behind.
Yeah, stop asking half and half relationship stuff on Facebook and stuff.
Oh,
that's annoying.
I'm so sick of that conversation.
Hey, do y'all see that balloon? This is random, but have y'all seen that balloon popping show on YouTube?
No.
The dating show where, like,
oh, I've seen like clips of it, but that feels mad disrespectful.
So
I don't think I've seen it.
Okay, so what happens on the show is, like, okay, so I'll say I'm the host and I got like 5 guys. When a girl comes out, if they're not feeling her based on like her looks or how she talks, they pop the balloon, okay? But there are people
It's
who
like mad disrespectful.
people just walk out.
Don't say nothing.
Here's our first single guy. I walk out, pop, 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 pop. And this is like, damn.
They don't even know his name.
They don't even know my name.
Haven't
and they
heard
already
their voice
popped the
yet.
balloon.
Yeah, it's and the thing, you know what? I understand where you're coming from, but I don't feel. But you're putting yourself in that situation.
It's like, I'm not going on that show.
Like, yeah, no, I
That would
wouldn't
kill
do that.
my self-esteem, because now millions
Exactly.
people are watching this and laughing like, oh, look at that, man. He got the balloons pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, so stop that, man. Let's come together. No more balloon pop. I say all that to say, no more. No, let's all come together, man. So we cannot live for ourselves. 1,000 fibers connect us with our fellow men and women. So that's my positive point. So, any last shout outs? Oh, Chase, you got one? Come on, man. What up, Chase? Yeah,
Chase.
cameraman. What's up,
allowed to clap
homie?
on
Yeah,
you.
you can clap. Shout out, Chase,
Hi,
man.
Chase.
What's up, homie?
Nothing.
How you doing?
We're doing good.
Go ahead, man. Say your positive point. I ain't got no mic.
So just speaking creativity wise, you know, we were talking about that. I wrote this a couple years ago. I said, I am the pen whose artistry cannot be capped, meaning that my creativity will flow forever, endless. Right?
God,
and you know what that means to me? There's no limits. No limits.
Simple.
Don't set
to the
limits.
point.
You know what I mean? And that's all I got to say.
Appreciate it. Snap our fingers for that. Snap. Let's go, Chase. Shout out Chase for the dope positive point that he wrote himself.
I like how our cameraman always find a way to make a make
Jordan.
an appearance.
Chase is like, hey, hold on, y'all. You come in there.
Jordan taught that to Chase. He goes, all right, so when they about to wrap up, what you do is you go and you sit in the middle of the couch. Shout out the Heights. Shout out the Heights. Shout out the Heights.
Shout out the Heights for the glory.
Shout out the Heights.
Yeah, man. Shout out Chase. Thank you for that quote, man. So, any last shout outs before we get out of here? Anybody?
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Okay, so I think it was back in February. It might have been. I think you had a show at the Oracle.
Yeah, Canton Symphony.
Yeah, I was there, and I want to say that it was a great time. Miranda actually brought us.
Shout out Miranda.
Shout out to Miranda.
She was a guest on our show. Miranda's
We
dope,
love
man.
Miranda.
I gotta check out that boat that she got.
Future president
want
of
to
the United
so bad.
States, Miranda.
Me too.
Miranda, oh my gosh, she's going to be the most problematic president.
Hey, Miranda, we voting for you anyway, all
I'll
right?
vote for
Got
you,
our
girl.
vote for sure.
They're gonna be like, Miranda said that, and she's the president. It'd be a lot of that if she was the president.
Hey, Trump
but it's
said
good
worse.
that Trump said worse.
I love Miranda.
Shout out Miranda,
Shout
man.
out to Miranda.
Shout out.
And thank you for going to the symphony show. That's dope. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Any last shout outs? Anybody? Zach?
Just shout out moms. Shout out the hub.
For sure.
Shout out the pod. Thank you very much for coming on and joining
Thank
us.
you again,
We enjoyed it. We had a
this was
great
fun.
time.
Jeremy?
Just shout out the pod. Shout out my mom. Happy Mother's Day.
Shout out weed.
Shout out weed.
He was gonna say it anyway. No, shout out to all the mothers. Shout out to Lily for being on this show. We appreciate y'all. 142 episodes in.
Congratulations.
Yes, this is our 100. Every episode is gonna be an accomplishment because I never thought we'd get to this many episodes, but here we are. We're gonna keep doing more. We feel better. He's a little under the weather today, so he couldn't be here. If Krishan was here, this episode would have been like crazy. Shout out to Weez, especially us talking about crock pots because I don't think Krishan likes my crock pot idea, and I'm just playing with him. He probably be like, I do. It's a
See, that's the thing. You've always said that you don't
I
think
know.
me and Weez like the crock pot
I
idea, and
know.
it's like, no, we're pushing for it. You can't do it in a 10-hour format. You got to bring it down.
Yeah, but
That's our thing.
10-hour format. 10 hours.
Yeah,
of
but I'm
fun.
optimistic, bro, and I'm kind of petty.
Quit
So
dreaming,
that's why
bro.
I said,
Quit dreaming.
see
I'm
how
playing.
many-
I'm playing.
Quit dreaming.
I'm playing.
It's
Wow.
crazy.
Quit dreaming.
What was your quote again? No.
Right. He just said that dope quote and said, stop dreaming, bro. Stop believing in
No,
yourself.
Y'all not hear my quote? My quote, I said, don't sell coochie for nonprofit.
All right, John Peter MC. We'll see y'all next week. Say what you mean,
Thank
peace.
Say what you mean what you say. I'm from the 330, where them boys don't play. Say what you mean what you say. I'm from the 330, where them boys don't play.